Hello everybody, welcome to BB&T Field for today's Week 7 matchup between the 4th ranked Clemson Tigers and your Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons come in at home today in Winston-Salem with a record of 2-2 and 0-1 conference play. Let's see if their luck can change. Let's pick things up with about a minute into the game. 3rd and 10, Tyler Cameron, 6-step drop. He finds Tyree Harris for a big first down conversion, and that's how the Demon Deacons' day will get started. Good hook up there. 1st and 10, one play later, handoff to Desmond Wortham. Wortham has room and he's got a big run, 18-yard rush to be exact, and the Demon Deacons, against this Clemson defense who have been feared all season long, well, they're eating them up so far. 3rd and 2, Cameron spin move, and he gets the first down. Wake Forest, long possessions will kill you, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Slip screen to Wortham. Wortham now, his turn to spin, and they're down to the Clemson 12. From the 12, 1st and 10, handoff Wortham. He trucks over a defender, touchdown, Demon Deacons. Wake Forest, 7-0, soon to be. Wortham, he had all his power in that one. We'll see a replay. He just mauled the Tiger, and the Demon Deacons are using old school football. Use clock and be smart against this Clemson team. 7-0 Wake Forest. 5 minutes left in the first period, or first quarter, excuse me. North Carolina, that's a big upset in the ACC against number 3 Virginia Tech. They win 17-13. But we're not done with the upsets, oh no. The Pittsburgh Panthers come in at home just like we are against number 5 Georgia Tech, and they win by 1. UCLA keeps their top 10 and they beat their opponent. Let's go back to our game. 2nd and 1, this is Kevin White. Big run on a QB run, and it's 1st and 10. 4:44 now in the first. White looks, moves, and it's a deep ball, and it's Williams. Touchdown, Mike Williams, and the Tigers claw their way back to a tie ball game. That play from Kevin White could not have been more perfect. The throw and the catch, but what wasn't perfect, the defense by Smith for Wake Forest didn't even turn around to see where the ball was, or else he could have got a hand on it. Clemson back with the ball, 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Kevin White, it's a read option. He keeps it. Javion misses. It's a foot race. Who's going to get there? White down to the Wake Forest 18, and the Tigers are threatening. 3rd and 7 now. White. It's going to be a 5-step drop, but Wake Forest is there, and they're going to force the field goal unit for Clemson to come out and attempt a field goal, not a PAT. 4th and 6, 15-yard line, so this makes it a 32-yard attempt. Clemson, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. So number 4 Clemson showing their dominant defense early. 2nd quarter now, first play of the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 7, Cameron moves. It's a floater to Tyree Harris. And just like the 3rd and 7 play earlier in the game, they pick up a first down. Now another 3rd and 1, handoff to Wortham. Wortham has open room. He picks up his first down, 4 yards and a new set of chains. 3rd and 2, strong toss. Wortham, he's not going to get there. Wortham 0 yards on that rush. And that is Jaron Curse's 5th tackle of the game for Clemson. The big boy is showing why he's part of this all-star defense. Coach wants us to go for it, but we're going to overrule him, and we're going to kick a long field goal. Win against King's face at 9 miles an hour. The kick is up, and it is good. A long field goal with 9 miles an hour win to King, and the ball goes over the crossbar, and we have ourselves a tie game. 10-10 now, Clemson threatening. 1st and 10, White looking. He'll throw it, and it's caught by Tashawn Dye. Dye will get down 9 yards and pick up a very reasonable 2nd down. 1st and 10, Clemson in Wake Forest territory. Looks, and that is Greer. And Willie Greer has a Clemson 1st and goal. Goal to go now, 1st and goal. White, touchdown Clemson, Mike Williams. Second of the day, 3:30 to play in the first half. Give Wake Forest defense credit. Yes, they're down 7. Yes, they just gave up that touchdown. But they are hanging in there. Now remember, second half could be very important. As the PAT is attempted, it's up and good. Wake Forest did choose to receive, so keep an eye on that second half. Clemson threatening again. 50-yard line. White looking, picked up by Watson. And it's Wake Forest the ball. Under a minute to play, and that's the first turnover of the game for either team. Kevin White's first interception. What will it turn into, if anything, for Wake Forest? Tyler Cameron has Wortham next to him, and he's going to fire to Anthony Rook. Rook has room down to the Clemson 38-yard line, 27 seconds left. After a timeout and a play, final play soon to be, or should be, after the first half is over. Deep pass, Walter Smith, wide open, no one around him. Touchdown, Demon Deacons, and the Demon Deacons of Wake Forest, North Carolina, go into the half against number 4 in the nation, Clemson, tied at 17. Studio update, number 8, South Carolina. Well, they're going to hang on against Arkansas. South Carolina improves to 6-0 on the 2016 season, and they are having a great season. Second half action. White to Mike Williams, 1st and 10 on the run, and it's a Clemson new set of chains. We have 3:50 to go. No one did anything for the first couple of minutes of the third quarter. That's why you're seeing this. Kevin White looks, picked up by Ryan Jimvoin. Second INT of the season. He had one last week against the North Carolina State, the big rivalry game. Clemson back with the ball after Wake Forest gets a field goal. 2017, that's Willie Greer. First down Clemson, 2 minutes to play. After a bad showing of defense that shouldn't be allowed on television, computer, phone, it's a touchdown Clemson, and they secure a bigger lead. Studio update, number 2 FSU down early to Miami, 7-0. Number 1 Ohio State down to number 7 Oklahoma, 7-0. So as we look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all in jeopardy of losing. Right now, Clemson being number 4. I say that because Wake Forest is threatening. Fourth quarter, last chance for the Demon Deacons. 6:40 to play. 2nd and 10 from the Clemson 18. Cameron, 5-step drop, has Jonathan Williams. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And a 10-point deficit. Let's erase that to a 3-point deficit. The PAT by King. It is up through the uprights, and it's a field goal game. 6.5 to go. Big offensive series here for Wake Forest. Clemson gets a field goal, they're down 6. Touchdown would win the game. Wortham, good run on 2nd and 4, 2:58 to play, first down Wake. 3rd and inches, biggest play of the game coming up if they do not get the successful conversion. Handoff to Elliott, doesn't get there. 4th and inches, Roderick Elliott, first handoff for him all year, and he cannot convert. What is Coach Mathis going to do? The clock's running. You have 2 timeouts. Are they going to snap it, or are they going to try and draw Clemson's big D-line offsides? Shot clock or play clock, whatever you want to call it, down to 2. Thinking of multiple sports, it is getting exciting here in Winston-Salem. They do not call a play. They take a timeout. So now the biggest play. If you convert, you still have a shot at the biggest upset of the year. If you don't convert, the game is over because you have 1 timeout. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and inches for the ball game. It's going to be a fullback dive. It's good. Turner gets there. No messed up handoff. And with that, the final play of the game. 2nd and 15. Anything else, the game's over. Cameron hit as he throws. Man open! Walter Smith! Touchdown, Demon Deacons! And with the PAT, Wake Forest can secure the biggest upset of the season. Walter Smith, great route to get open. Cameron lets it go just in time. And it's 30-all. 7 seconds. Every single person here at Winston-Salem is on their feet. If the kick is good, we have a 1-point lead for Wake. And with very minimal time for Clemson, they would have to perform a miracle. The kick from King through the uprights. It's good. Final play of the game for Clemson. 3 seconds left. This is it. One snap away from history. It is no good. No good. Kevin White goes down. And Wake Forest is going to defeat the number 4 Clemson Tigers at Winston-Salem and BB&T Field. We have just seen history, not once, but twice now. Wake Forest in this dynasty has overcome a top 5 team. Last year it was Notre Dame, number 3. This year, number 4 Clemson. I would take the number 3 Notre Dame upset though, because it was at Notre Dame. It doesn't matter though, because Wake Forest pulls off the upset now and here, and they improved to 3-2. Next week they have Army. That should be a win, even though it is at Army. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this presentation of Wake Forest college football and your home for everything Wake Forest. We'll see you later from JT Plays in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Have a good one, everyone. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you feel is necessary. And we will see you all next week when your Demon Deacons take on Army. Once again, Wake Forest 31, Clemson 30.